So I've got these two original DSs here, and one of them works and the other has issues. Guess which one has issues? If you guess this one, I'd be a little surprised, but this one works fine. I mean, it turns on. There's a stylus. Boots into picture chat. Goes into chat room A. And touchscreen works fine. This one boots up, goes into picture chat, goes into chat room A. It's a little bit off. Yeah, that's not right. And I did try the touchscreen calibration in settings. I don't use the original DS very often. I usually use a DSi. And it just goes on forever. It is never satisfied. It just goes on forever. It is supposed to end, right? Presumably it ends on my other console, but I don't actually need to calibrate the other one, so I'm not gonna try. So the only option left is to replace the screen. Replace the screen. Also, I don't really know how to show this on camera, but there's like something wedged in the stylus port, which is weird. Hopefully I can get that out. Worst case, I'll just swap the back with the one from this console because it is in. I think it would look fine if it weren't for like this mark here that looks like someone put out a cigarette on it. Like otherwise, I'm completely fine with this, which says a lot about the way I collect things, but you know, should probably get the thing open before I open the screen. Is this the right screwdriver? I'm not really sure what kind of screws this uses. I've never taken one of these apart, so not entirely sure what kind of screws it uses. I'm just defaulting to Phillips because it looks like Phillips, but it's probably going to be Tri-Wing. It's a Nintendo thing. It's probably going to be Tri-Wing. First, we need to take the battery out, though. Thankfully, the original battery still works. For how long, who knows, but the original battery still works. Yeah, that's Tri-Wing. Yeah, I think that's Tri-Wing. Not surprised. I should probably turn on my light so I can actually see what I'm doing. Creaky noises. That's concerning. I am very worried about damaging this shell, by the way, because this one is actually in not terrible shape. It's not great, but it could be a lot worse. So I'm actually really worried about damaging it. Hopefully it doesn't just shatter the second I take the screen out. Are these screws the same? Yeah, I think they're the same. Nice. Yeah, that's the exact same as all the others. Okay. That one at the top is a Phillips, though, I think. Is it? Yeah, I think that's a Phillips. Great. Every screw is a Tri-Wing except for one, which is a Phillips. Thanks, Nintendo. Wait, do I even need to take that out? Do I even need to take that out? No, I don't. That's in the cartridge slot. Huh. I might need to take that out to get the board out, which I need to do to get to the screen, but interesting. Yeah. What even is that? I thought it was a stylus, but what even is that? It's weird. Whatever it is, I got it out. Okay. Now with the stylus dealt with. Stylus. What even is this? It's not a stylus. What even is this? If anyone knows, leave it in the comments, I guess. But with that dealt with, stylus does go in, so that dealt with. Now for the part that actively scares me. Thought I was going to need to replace the bottom piece with the one that didn't have something jammed in the stylus hole, but, you know, it didn't. Thankfully, I didn't. I do not trust using the iPod opening tool that I usually use to cut tape with, you know, a screen, because the picture in the listing did show the screen to be in pretty good shape. Remains to be seen if it is, but I don't want to make it worse if it isn't. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, that looks cromulent. That's actually pretty good. That's actually not bad. Okay. So I'm not going to set that near the edge. Set that there. Now get to taking the motherboard out. I think this should be the top screen and this should be the bottom screen. Yeah, that looks right. shoulder buttons haven't exploded out yet, but I'm probably going to have to take them out. Okay, got it out. What the fuck? The new one does not have a digitizer. Gotta be shitting me. Okay. That's the part that was bad. Oh my god, I misread the listing. I misread the listing. It didn't include a digitizer. Seriously. Wow. Yeah, that's... So I did the big stupid. Okay. Great. Guess I'm gonna look for a digitizer then. Great. So to install the digitizer, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know why I was doing it wrong, but... Okay. Sure the battery hasn't gone spicy in the like 5 days I've been working on this. And now, make sure it turns on. It still turns on. The touchscreen seems to work. Let's see if it actually is accurate. Maybe a little off, I don't know. Try calibrating it. It's a lot better. It's a lot better than it was. Yeah, it's a lot better than it was. Calibration complete. Seems accurate. Note how I think I showed this before I replaced the digitizer. The calibration screen would just loop infinitely. The screen does look a little flickery, but it's always like that. Yeah, and now after calibrating it, it is basically perfect. Nice. So that's basically fixed. I'm gonna take the battery out, so I have to reset it because I did not put in accurate information. Also, some of the screws are under the battery, so I probably should take out the battery. Anyway, this screen is cooked. I'm gonna keep it in case I need it, but that screen is cooked. To be fair, the screen itself is fine. I could probably take the digitizer off and replace the digitizer if I ever do need to use that screen. Did I forget to take a protective layer off? I swear I took a protective layer off. And there wasn't one on the other side. But the feeling of this digitizer is just different. And it's a little easier to scratch. Like it's already scratched. Weird. That's weird. But it works. I'm really glad it works. Maybe I'll get a screen protector to put on it, even though it probably already has one, but... And I don't know how I didn't notice the new one. You know, this is the old one, but you know what I mean. How the new one didn't have a digitizer. Maybe I was coping. Maybe I just didn't notice. I just didn't read the description properly, but... Yeah, I'm glad I got it working. I'm probably going to get a screen protector for this, because that is already scratched. But yeah, it works, and I'm happy with it. Now I have 2 working original DSs, which is very nice because a lot of these may not be dead, but the shells are destroyed. And these are both in the original shells, and while this one has seen better days, the hinge works. It works fine. I wouldn't drop it 6 inches onto my couch, but it works. And so does this one now, and I'm really happy about that.